Okay, and now we're back for Chapter 2, Alistair. 4 months earlier, 15 years, it's been 15 years since you left River Spring, your family's ancestral lands. As the firstborn son to Lord Reynold Sarwick, in the service to the powerful Lannister family, it should have been yours one day. Instead, you fled Westeros, and the nest of vipers constantly conspiring against each other in their endless Game of Thrones. You turned your back on the past and crossed the narrow sea to live in the free cities, far from the webs of intrigue spun by the great families. The religion of R'hllor and its red priest welcomed you, and you are now one of them. Although your new faith is not a welcome one in your homeland. However, your past has caught up with you. After a long voyage, you have returned to the town of your birth, River Spring.
'Finally we come to River Spring. 15 years ago it was one of the region's most flourishing towns. But then... River Spring. It is much... Have you been here before?
I used to live in Amidst.
Yes. What?
I must...
Oh? And, if I may ask, what would a red priest like?
Thank you for the...
If you don't like the skipping, you can just read the text, pause it, and read it. I just skip through it because I already know what they're going to say because I've played this game before. And this one, we got Water Dancer, Sword, Blunt, Projectile, Short Blaze, Light Armor. Nah. We got Sail Sword, Assassination. That sounds pretty good. And then we got the Bow and Arrow. I never did Bow and Arrow before. I did Assassination last time, so I guess I'll go with this one. Usually archers go with agility, so we'll go with that one. Okay, let's see. I guess we'll go with Rapid Fire. We want the arrows that are really going to hurt the guys with the heavy armor. So
River Spring is dying! You, Aubrey, it's been weeks. If no one solves our town's problems, should we not solve them ourselves? With things as they are, what choice do we have?
If things are so bad, What do you propose to do?
It's been too hard for too long. It's time to revolt. We must take matters into our own hands. We'll take up arms.
You should be careful. If you keep attracting attention this way, the guards will lock you up in the dungeons, or worse.
Perhaps in the time of Lord Reynolds, the Curt. But do you see many guards pacing the street? The army of River Spring is but a you, obviously.
That may be.
Already.
What has happened here?
It's the lords. It's been too long since they cared about what neighboring lords have to. And that, don't make any.
So, Mayor Law,
Sad story. Mind you, my pigs aren't doing that well either. Forgive my boldness. Blunt, cutting, perforate, and don't.
I heard a rumor that our good lord introducing a new tax.
Piss on him and piss on his new tax. I've barely a groat left after the last tax. We're all in the same mire.
Okay, now that I'm geared up, let's go see. Wow, let's go to the funeral.
My lord, the groat
It's as sick as a rabid hellhound. It's been coming out of both ends for 2 days now.
old man.
I
You
told
wouldn't be one of those priests of Relore, would you? Just
If you love each other and your parents consent, why?
Halt, priest. This town is in mourning. Access to the castle is closed during
Do I
the
look
ceremony.
like a priest to
I'm
you?
actually here to attend Lord Sarwick's burial.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I'm under strict with the villagers' current grumblings. We don't want to risk problems.
Please call Mace.
The ceremony is about to begin. John, go inform me.
Good old Rhyme.
what is going on here? Why has John gone for the maester?
Rhyme, it's me, Alistair.
Several hells. Alistair? Graydon, I told you only family. That excludes peasants, dogs, and cravens who abandon their...
Enough, Ryman. However long I was absent,
How dare you?
the reasons for my exile,
I care about your reasons.
you've lost your head.
Your departure destroyed him.
Your judgment is clouded, Ryman. I can smell the ale on.
What? Stand back. I'll make you eat your words. Enough. Do you do, Mr. Howard? Alistair, this 7 gods. I wrote.
I prefer to leave than to hear more of this.
Alistair, what it would be. Come with me, Alistair. Let us speak as we walk.
What? Happened here, Maester? How could my father allow things to get to this point?
You know, after you left, Lord Reynolds changed.
He began to live more and more in the past and stopped taking care of his duties. Your sister quickly found herself managing more than she should have. Well,
That's pretty funny.
in spite of her efforts, she was unable to slow the inevitable ruin of her lands without a war.
Slow motion for you. Show motion for you.
But all is not so dark. Many of your father's vassals remain faithful to their oath. They have all come to the burial in order to honor his memory. We will speak of all this again after the ceremony. Let us make haste, I beg you.
Oh, you beg of me. We cannot make haste if we're in slow motion.
Hello, Red Priest.
Why
I
don't
am
you say
Lady
red
Eliana
priest? I don't even
Sarwick,
look like a red
daughter of the late
priest.
Lord Sarwick. You are just in time for the ceremony.
You have changed much.
Alistair,
Harwin told me of father's death.
15 years without any news. You would have done better to stay where...
I do not doubt that my departure.
Difficult, to say the least. Do you know how... I doubt it.
May the stranger, the eternal outcast, now guide you
You
to
should
the
follow
Father,
his example.
and may he judge you fairly.
Who is that man? I believe that is the elder Sarwick, the one who disappeared. He has certainly changed, but I recognize him.
Rub your chin a little more. Ew. You just French kissed a dead guy.
How could you desecrate our father's body that way?
I desecrated nothing. I performed the final kiss, the tribute that priests of R'hllor pay to the dead.
You may be a Red Priest, but you should respect the beliefs of Riverspring.
I did not intend to be
Do not think that it is easy for me to speak with you after all this time.
This is all water under the bridge now. 15, not what I...
All I must...
Take your time.
Alistair, Maester Harwin would like to speak with you. He awaits you in the castle courtyard. And if I may add, you should be ashamed of that kiss during the ceremony.
My thanks, Rebella. I shall go and see him.
I am not so, unless you are truly ready to listen. This ceremony was held under the Watch of the Seven. That those whores, for example. I've seen one of your...
I don't...
Ah, so you're not too unsettled by the situation here? It was the only solution to keep River Spring for House Sarwick.
What has changed? He was but a...
Believe me, Alistair, I know this subject.
Maester Hart,
With all of this pestering discontent, he was only a... I am...
Let's go see what these bastards did. Dreams are what we have by Jojen Reed, or it could be Hohen Reed if it was in Spanish. Whatever. Alright, let's go check this out.
Not getting close. Well, well. Here.
Ah, they...
These
Alright, let's see what these fuckers did.
Tell us why you're here.
they started it. We just came to ask for something to eat. Shut your mouth, scum. You killed one of our men in the port, and you will pay for that.
What is this man being accused?
My lord, this man was seen in the port.
And you suspect that he...
One of our guards was killed in front of the storehouse. Someone must pay for that.
This guard claims to have seen you.
I was there with you to my food, but I'd already left with that cold axe in my hand.
Let him go.
Very... This man was found near the dime. Look at him. He's pissed himself. You don't need more proof than that.
What were you doing here this...
I beg of you, man.
That is not what...
I'm innocent. I did nothing. I killed no one.
This man...
Everything leads us to... We found him carrying an enormous knife. What? Look, I used the blade in my work, nothing more.
Let him...
Right away. You're finally to die. I've nothing to do with it. I don't give a damn. You've been up training. River Spring will be better off without him.
I live in the group. So that is River Spring justice, huh?
Thank you. You'll pay for what you...
I wish you had been in your squalid house as it burned.
If you set his house on... You do realize that a lord can cut off your...
Your guard there. I found her in tears.
You can't call that rape. The girl didn't even...
I'll get
Oh my
you
god, he raped a
and
little
make you
girl.
eat your own shit.
Your behavior is the cause of all this. You are the... Send him to the dungeons while I decide his fate.
I cannot thank you enough.
Are you done, my lord? Try to at least hear what they have.
Yes, my lord. So that is how you plan to quiet the rioting, by getting the townsfolk to side with you.
Open this gate. I'm going...
Understood.
Open this damn gate!
What is that? But it should be fine. The door is strong.
Open this door.
I'm not... But...
Get up in the door! Hit her! Stop. Leave that man be.
Perhaps you want us to slit your throats, like the vultures you are.
Looters caught.
I won't risk my life for this. Look at him cry, the idiot.
Do not stay here if you don't lift your foot up like him. I warned you. Spare me. But he just struts around in finery while we starve.
I should slit your throat for what? Leave here.
You're a good man.
What are you doing? This is.
There's nothing to keep me here longer.
Those guilty of this will.
The people who did that to my own blood, they'll pay too.
Shit! The captain of the guard! Not a step further, or we...
Bastards! How do you want to proceed, Alistair?
People of.
The port merchants are all penniless. We ask only for enough to buy you.
But.
Thank you, Lord Allen.
Your talent? You acted what? It's a good. Pay a ransom. You are a.
Let's try and think, did he? Let's see.
Where our coffers are empty.
It's blocked off. Back to the castle.
As for you, Tyrek, the matter ends.
You succeeded, Lord Alistair.
How? Understood.
Those fire skills are badass. Okay, let's see what he has. It doesn't have nothing good.
Alistair, it is important that I speak with you.
Eliana,
Are you planning to remain at River Spring?
Well, here we back with Alistair.
let's speak now that we are alone. Tell me of Gawain. I remember little of him as a child.
He has certainly grown up since then. His relationship with,
To what
well, their arguments had become
That's an ugly
increasingly
man.
violent. So, as a son of an...
But there is no.
No,
Would you?
he enjoyed...
I have.
Well,
I.
this,
But
your,
I thank you.
To return to your chambers. Weird. Oh, it's the fire god, Lord. Ooh.
Good evening, Master Allison.
Good evening, Master Betharius.
What news from your stay on the other continent?
I will not return to Bravo.
What is that?
I did. The fact that
What do you...
I believe that our.
I see.
I may need you to send me.
It will be done. I will...
I thank you.
River Spring has recognized his authority, and it would seem that he has decided to stay for good.
Indeed, I spoke to him about it, and he decided to take on his responsibilities here.
Maester Harwin, do you truly believe that he has a chance of changing the Queen's mind?
Have confidence in your brother, Ileana.
Well, he looks different.
I don't doubt my brother. I doubt God.
Oh,
Worry
he cut
not,
his
little
hair with
sister.
a blade. He looking freaked. His skin look all crazy.
Harwin, prepare for my voyage. I'm leaving for King's Landing in order to request an audience with the Queen. R'hllor as my
incest
witness,
queen.
I will be the new master of Riverspring.
You better hope she don't try to marry you to your sister next. Okay. You probably thirsty. Chapter 3.